Dear friends, my dear masters, my dear guards, namaste to all. Sorry for the inconvenience. I have no camera right now.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, namaste. So camera is a little issue. So we'll be starting wisdom sharing at 9:30 onwards. So right now we will start the meditation. Before that, I'll open presentation for you. So welcome to all of you. Namaste to everyone. And on this occasion, my sincere pronouns to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji. Let me open the presentation for you. Yes. So day 10 schedules, spiritual concept, of course, it is shifted to 9:30. Meditation is going to be started now. The holistic lifestyle is 10 o'clock. Mudra therapy. So 10 to 10:15 holistic lifestyle. The part of holistic lifestyle, today we are going to look at basically asthma, the solution. In a holistic lifestyle, yes, we are going to look at millets today. That's the topic. Siridhanya, millets. Then Mudra therapy and home remedies for the asthma. Just see here, you can understand. These are the day 10 topics. Day 10 topics are 6 laws of spiritual science. The about millets, that's the spiritual topic. And about millets, Siridhanya, that's the holistic lifestyle topic. Mudra therapy, asthma. For asthma, what are the solution? What is the mudra for it? And home remedies for asthma. So the other, the last topic, and then final question answers. Yes, friends. So let's start the meditation today. Now, yes. So all of you sit comfortably. Sit comfortably on the chair, on the floor, or on the bed, wherever you are. Sit comfortably. Sthira Sukha Asana. That's the first requirement. Sit in the Sthira Sukha Asana. Relax yourself from the top to bottom, from the body to, from the head to toe. You have to relax, get relaxed everything. So no more tension on the from the head to the till the toe. No more tension. Be in the relaxed state. Now clasp your fingers, fingers into fingers, clasp your fingers, cross the legs. If you are sitting on the chair, one leg upon other leg. If you are sitting in the Sukhasana, then crossing the legs. So cross the legs, clasp the fingers, then slowly close your eyes. Remove spectacles, make your room serene and calm. And you should switch off your lights, no more lights around you. Switch off your lights. Now you are going to the deep meditation. You're going to enter into the plains of silence. So now close your eyes, close your eyes, slowly close your eyes, gently, gently close your eyes. Having a smile on your face. Have small little smile on your face. Then close your eyes. Now start observation of your breath. Observe your breath. Start observation of your own breath. Natural breath. Incoming and outgoing breath. This is Anapanasati meditation. Ana means in breathing. Apana means out breathing. Sati means be with them. Just be with your natural flow of breath. That's enough. No more mantra, no more chanting, no more guide form, no more God forms, No visualizations, nothing. Just be with your breath. That's all. If you get any thoughts, cut the thoughts right away. Focus. Bring back your focus or attention to the breath again. Never go with the thought. Never analyze the thought. Never go with the thought. The aim of meditation, make your mind empty. To make your mind empty, should not do anything else. No more thoughts. Forget about your family, forget about your business, your profession, forget our mother, father, children, wife. No one is required. Now you are spending time with yourself, the precious time. This is the only time you are spending with yourself. The entire life, you have only given the time only now to yourself. That's called meditation. Observation of the breath. So I'll switch on the music, but focus on your breath. The background music will be going on. That doesn't disturb you, but music does its work on your body. It heals the body. It does its work. Let it go on. But be with your only breath. Always be with your breath. Let the music go on in the background. It does its own work. Next 20 minutes, be with your own breath. No more thoughts. Do not think about anything. However important it is, doesn't matter. Just be with your natural breath.
Last 5 minutes of meditation. Be with your natural breath. Last 5 minutes. Last 1 minute, final 1 minute of meditation. Be with breath. Last 30 seconds, 5 to 30 seconds of meditation. Keep your focus on open the eyes, with the closed eyes, your natural breath. Sukamaya pranayama, Sukastira asana, Sukamaya pranayama. Go to your life, these people now and then, time and again. Whenever you have small time available, the meditation saves the life. The meditation will enlighten you. Meditation will give you all the required things. Don't be big. Everything will be provided. Just need to be with it. Everything will save your life. Final 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your palms on your eyes, both eyes, for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly looking at your palms, slowly take your hand, slowly open your eyes. No sudden opening of eyes at all. Yes, friends. Once again, good evening to everybody. Namaste to all. So today's day 10. We have the topics over here. These are the topics, right? So 6 laws of spiritual science we'll try to understand. We will also focus on millets, Siridhanya, and then we'll try to understand the mudra for asthma, and we'll see home remedies for asthma, friends. So these are the topics of today, right? Friends, before going to the laws of spiritual science, so let us recap about spiritual science. What is spiritual science? Right? So we have been studying the spiritual science, meditation, spiritual wisdom, and various concepts from day 1 till today, day 10. Okay. So the spiritual science, all of you might have got some idea by this time what exactly the spiritual science, what exactly it does. Spiritual science is also called as Dhyana Shastra, Adhyatmika Shastra, Atma Gnana Shastra. It is a Shastra, that means it's a science. Science means what? It will try to see everything in a deeper sense. It will try to discover what exactly is there. It's already there, but it tries to explore. It tries to take it out, extract. When it is extracted, and it will be shown to the people and the concerned. So they try to understand, and they also try to implement in their life. So that's what the science. So science is always discovering the things which are existing in the nature. It's not the invention. There's nothing to invent in the nature. Nobody can invent anything in the nature. Everything is there already in the nature. Right from the creation of this world, it is already envisaged. This world, entire world, is a thought of some, one particular creator, or we can say our supreme, or Brahma, right? Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. So this is the entire creation, what we are seeing, entire cosmos is the vision, is the thought, is the creation of that creator, the supreme intelligence. So likewise, everything is there, already existing. Only thing is we don't have perception to see, perception to hear, perception to visualize. We don't have that perception. We need extra perception in order to look at, in order to see, in order to hear all the extra perception things, which are high frequency things. We can't see them, we can't hear them, we can't communicate. We don't have that capability in the conscious mind. When you are conscious, you have no capability to communicate with any higher frequencies. Friends, try to understand everything in a frequency, they play with the frequencies. On this Earth planet, the entire cosmos, what exactly is happening? Entirely the playing with the frequencies. It is the matching of frequencies happening. Everything is in a frequency, my dear friends. Everything is in a frequency. You talk, you see, you do some deed, do some karma, help somebody, right? Do the physical activity, mental activity. Everything is a kind of a frequency. Try to understand. It means it has got some frequency and amplitude. Whatever the thought you make, right? The thought has got the thought which goes out of your mind. It has got its own frequency, its own amplitude. When that thought is matching in the universe, that particular thought gets matched with the same frequency anywhere in the universe, that will be attracted to you. That's what the telepathy, how does it work? And also the law of attraction, the law of manifestation. All this works basing on the frequency, vibrational frequency matching. So this we need to remember very carefully. Don't take your thoughts lightly. All your thoughts are so powerful, so realistic, so natural, and energetic. And they are electromagnetic waves. Do not underestimate any thought. That is why be so careful about the thought. Any thought you are making, any thought is coming out of your mind. You have to got to be so careful. That's why we have a subject separately called thought power. We have the subject, spiritual concept, the power of intention, the power of thought. Such is the importance of thought, my dear friends. We try to take so many times, so many ways, we keep talking, we keep thinking. The nature of our mind is only thinking, always thinking, keep thinking. Whether if you have work or not work, or we have any necessity or not, no necessity, required or not required, Is it mandatory or not mandatory? Doesn't matter. Always it is keep thinking all the time, right from the birth to the death. Only when you are going into the sleep, in the deep sleep, then only you have no thoughts. Unless otherwise, even in the dream sleep, you're also getting a lot of day reflections. You're also getting a lot of the dreams and all these things. Still, your brain is working. So that's why our efficiency goes down, right? So dealing with all these things, explaining you all this, the so many things, these sort of things, everything is done by spiritual science, my dear friends. No other science on this earth planet can teach you. Jivana Shastra, life science. This particular science is science of spirituality, science of spirit, science of soul, the science of permanence. It's not temporary science, my dear friends. There is no temporary concept. There is no temporariness in this science, spiritual science. Spiritual science is an eternal science. It's a permanent science, which is the basic foundation of the entire life, all the life beings, whichever the life it may be. This is the foundation upon which we can do anything. So that's why we had a tradition in our olden days. All the children they used to send right from the age of 5 or 7 years, they used to send to Gurukulas. So in the Gurukulas, till the age of 17 or 20, they used to study all the Vedas, Sanskrit, all the Sanskrit, Vedas, Upanishads, and they also try to learn lot of Rutis, lot of professions, lot of the arts. 64 arts are there in our Sanatana Dharma. 64 arts are there. So they used to learn a lot of arts. So they used to become experts. They are ready for the what? They are ready for Grihastha Ashrama, Balyashrama, Yavanashrama, Grihastha Vanapatashrama. So there are different stages of life is there in the human being life. This is divided into many ashramas, many types of life, right? So Balya Ashrama, that means Balya Vyavastha. It's a childhood. So that's when they start this education. They end by the time he is eligible for the Grihastha. It means he is ready to go to Grihastha. That means to lead the, to lead the samsara, family life. So when he is eligible, then only he is getting married and is getting into the family life. Now what happens now? In this modern life, the Mekala education, what we are going through, is a English education. It's not our education. So in this education, so what exactly is happening is the person who is starting this education right from beginning till the age of 25, 30 years, he keep reading something which is going to the way, which is going to make a foundation for making him to earn money and all the materialistic things, possessions, properties, all extraneous things, all outside things. But it is not going to strengthen his mind. It's not going to give an intellect. It's not going to show the way to travel inside. Such kind of education is not from there. It is not a part of our curriculum. That's a pathetic thing. It's a sharp part of our, our Samskriti, our Sanatana Samskriti, Sanatana Dharma is so prevalent. It has taught everything from A to Z. So only thing is we are not included, we are not taken care. As such, Bhagavad Gita itself is a guide for the entire life. Through the incidents of many of the things, what happened in Bhagavad Gita, it is going to equate to the real life incidents, the real life, our own life. We can make it applicable to our own life. Every minute of our life can be guided by the Bhagavad Gita. Such is the efficacy of the Bhagavad Gita, my dear friends. But where is it? Is it available in the house? Is it available or is it taught in the schools? Is it taught in the house? Is it taught anywhere outside? Yes, of course, some organizations are working. They are only teaching. They are also teaching in the view of the devotion. Bhagavad Gita is not only for devotion, my dear friends. It's try to cover Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga. All the yogas it's going to cover. Especially PSSM, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. We are into the Raja Yoga. We try to go everything towards the yoga, the pinnacle of yoga, the extremity of yoga. Yoga means union of your mind with the soul. Your mind is going to be merged with the soul. You have no more mind. When you enter into yoga, when you go into the yoga, you have no more mind, my dear friends. Your mind is disappeared, evaporated, vanished. When you have no more mind, you are the pure consciousness. You play everything from the out of consciousness. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be so intellectual, so intelligent, my dear friends. So that is why every time, as and when we get time, we need to go and merge with the soul. That means go and merge with the breath. Go and attach with the breath. The breath will take you to the highest state of consciousness, the altered state of consciousness. So that's what we need to do time and again, now and then. That's what we are doing. We are practicing. That is meditation. So meditation is going to connect, is going to reconnect to your own soul consciousness. What are the different timings you are aware of? What are the different instances where you are aware of your true form, my dear friends? Only one time, all of us, we get that kind of experience in the sleep. During the sleep, we are with our soul, we are with our soul consciousness. We are existing as a pure form of consciousness, my dear friends. Your body is not going to interfere. Your mind is not going to interfere with any of the things which are happening to you during the sleep. It's entirely the astral experiences, entirely the experiences bound to happen with respect to soul. The absolute experience of your soul you are going to get when you are in the deep sleep, my dear friends. So that's a natural experience you are getting. You don't need to put any effort. The nature will take you to that state. Once you get into sleep, the nature will take you automatically. You forget your entire identity. You are not a chief minister. You are not a prime minister. You are not a beggar. You are not an engineer. You are not a doctor. Nothing is there with you now. Everything is identity is lost. Now, who are you? What are you? You are that. I am that. What is that? That is soul consciousness, the pure consciousness. That's what we are all. Only we realize that during the deep sleep, during the susupta sthiti, we are all going to realize, my dear friends. So that's a great realization. That's the greatest realization. It happens to everybody without their conscious effort. But unfortunately, we may not be able to recollect. We may not be able to remember anything from that state of consciousness. Because we are fall asleep, we are unconscious. Our conscious mind is switched off. Of course, subconscious mind is always there with you. What is subconscious mind, my dear friends? Many of the people, they may be teaching you in different ways. What exactly is subconscious mind? Subconscious mind is nothing but your soul consciousness, nothing else. Of course, every soul consciousness is also having the intelligence, wisdom along with it all the times. So that's why you need to understand, friends, somebody is drawing here, don't do that. Please don't do that. Do not disturb the presentation. Whatever it is there, it has to be. Okay, please don't disturb it. Somebody is trying to draw a line, please do not. Don't attempt to do that. Okay, that will cause some disturbance to others who are going to read the PPT later on. Yes. So that's a pure consciousness which you will experience during the deep sleep, my dear friends. Now, during the deep sleep, are you going to have any mind qualities? That means what we learned yesterday, all the inner qualities of our mind, the inner 6 qualities of our mind. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Macharya. Somebody is still writing? Who is doing that? Friends, please stop doing it. Do not do that. Yes. So, friends, during the sleep, during the night, during the deep sleep, you have no conscious mind. That means you don't have all the 6 qualities of your mind. They are completely switched off. It means the lack of these qualities, the lack of presence of these inner 6 qualities is giving you the bliss for yourself, is leading you to the bliss. So that kind of bliss, that kind of state of mind, we have to achieve when you are awakeful. When you are conscious, you have to achieve that state of mind. Then all the time you are filled with the bliss. You're always having the ananda within you. So that's very much possible, my dear friends. With the consistent practice of meditation, the consistent participating with the spiritual wisdom, sajjana sangatya, swadhyaya, always you must be doing it. 3 plus 2 plus 1. That's the formula. You must follow that. If you keep doing that, my dear friends, definitely you will be able to achieve the state what you achieve in the deep sleep, that is susupta sthiti, that is where you lost all the identity and you are one with the Paramatma. You are one with the oneness. You are in the oneness, my dear friends. During the deep sleep, during the deep night, you are in the oneness. You are in the oneness. You are nothing but that. So there is no separation between you and the cosmos. That's where you get a lot of messages in the form of dreams, in the form of intuition. You receive a lot of messages, my dear friends, because you're connected to it. You establish the connection. You became one with it. That's what we achieved in the deep sleep. The same state we all need to achieve when we are awakeful, when we are conscious, my dear friends. So that's the effort we are sincerely doing for the last 10 days now. We will be doing for next 11 days. We'll be trying to reconnect with our own soul consciousness. During we are awakeful, we are conscious, our conscious mind is gone into the subconscious state. Still we are conscious. We are able to understand, we are able to remember, we are able to perceive what exactly happening within our inner core. So that is called meditation, my dear friends. So that experience will come for everyone with a consistent practice. So in that duration, during the part of the inner journey, during the part of experiencing your inner core, you'll be all your inner qualities of mind will be disappeared. No more these qualities will be persisting with you. The reason being your conscious mind is switched off. So when these qualities are not there with you, you are always in the bliss. You are having bliss filled within you, my dear friends. That is the state we all need to achieve during we are awakeful. Okay, so that's why the Kama, Krodha, Moha, Mada, Macharya, these qualities are always existing when your mind is wakeful, when your mind is conscious. You remember when the mind comes back into the conscious state, either you come out of the sleep or you come out of your meditation, then only you will be able to understand who are you. In physical life, you are a chief minister, prime minister, you are an IFS officer, IPS officer, whatever it may be. You'll only realize when only the conscious mind return back to its original position. Until then, you will not be able to remember your identity at all. So that is why, so these qualities also will be always attached to your conscious mind, my dear friends. So that is why your conscious mind has to be under your control thoroughly, all the time. It has to be under your control. Under your control, what is that you? That is your soul. That is your subconscious mind, my dear friends. Now, so this is a recap of your entire whatever we discussed. About Arishad Vargas. All these qualities has to be kept under balancing state or the control state, my dear friends. Then your life will be definitely happy and blissful and joyful. Friends, so whatever we taught now, whatever we discussed till now, that's all coming under the part and parcel of the spiritual science, whatever we discussed till now. So now the spiritual science also got some laws, especially to understand into the deeper perspective. So in order to make you to understand, in order to capture the more deeperness of the spiritual science, we also designed, it's also designed, there are some 6 laws of spiritual, there are many laws of course, but there are certain 6 laws are available through which we can definitely understand from the zero to the top, that means from one end to other end of spiritual science. The spiritual science from one end to other end will be able to understand, will be able to grasp the spiritual science very easily by considering these six laws of spiritual science, my dear friends. So why do we need to study the spiritual science? There are some more points to be understood. Whenever you have a physical life, you get a lot of questions into your mind. Those questions will not be answered by any of the universities, colleges, your parents. They're all not aware of all these questions, my dear friends. They're ignorant of this kind of wisdom. Obviously, they'll not be able to answer any of your questions, which are what is my life? Why are we living like this? Why not like that? That means somebody is having by fortune, by default, is a rich person, happy life, and adjacent door, next door. Of course, you both are friends in the college or school. Of course, you may be colleagues in the school or college, but one will be rich person, the kid of born in the rich family by birth. Other one is a person, a kid who is born in the poor family. Now understand. Now try to understand. Here is the difference. Here is the question arises in one's own mind. Why I'm born to this family? Why my friend is born to the rich family? These kind of questions will be arised in one time or other time in one's life, one's own life, my dear friends. All these questions will be raised in your own life at certain point of time, but not in everybody's life also. The reason being, your own soul evaluation should be eligible to get these kind of questions in your mind. Suppose the souls, some of the lives they are leading, the baby soul, young soul, the stage of young soul, baby soul, or the kind of a mature soul, old soul, all the soul, there are different soul stages are there. So if you are a young soul or a baby soul, infant soul, definitely you may not be able to get these questions in your mind because you will be in the tamasic character, you'll be leading the life, just a mundane life you'll be leading. You will never go to get this kind of questions in your mind. Whenever you are in the advanced stage of soul evolution, definitely you'll get these questions. That is why some of us may be getting these questions. Let's focus on what are the different questions. So what is the death? What is the meaning of birth? What happens after the death? What happened before death? Before birth, my dear friends. Before birth, where I am. After the death, where I am going in, where I am heading to. So these questions are all the questions which are unanswered questions. Any kind of materialistic sciences cannot answer these questions, my dear friends. How do we get the dukkha rahitya? How do we get the janma rahitya? How to become blissful? How we all can live together? What to do or not to do? How to eat? What to eat? What to think? How much to earn money? How to spend money? How to live family life? How to prepare for the death? What is the preparation for death, my dear friends? So many questions, right? These questions cannot be answered by any other form of sciences. Your spiritual science can only answer these questions. So that's why it's so important for us in order to strengthen us, in order to lead the blissful life on this planet till the number of breaths, our own breaths, the last breath. So that's why it's so important to study the all the spiritual laws, my dear friends. So let's understand, let's study the spiritual sciences, all these laws of spiritual science today. So there are 6 laws are described here. The first law is the law of consciousness, Atma Siddhanta, law of incarnation, Punarjanma Siddhanta, law of karma, Karma Siddhanta, law of constant progression, that is the Purogami Siddhanta, law of hastening progress, speeding up the progress, it's called Yoga Siddhanta, the law of infinity, Aneka Siddhanta. These are the 6 laws of spiritual science, my dear friends. If you study these 6 laws, you can understand the entire spiritual science. So let's focus one by one. What is the law of consciousness, my dear friends? The law of consciousness is also called law of Atma. The law of Atma or Atma Siddhanta or law of Chaitanya. Law of consciousness is also called, my dear friends. So let's understand only one thing. Not only we, entire life beings, all the life beings, the entire cosmos. So definitely it was in the form of pure consciousness in the higher worlds of existence. Now, when it is descended here, either the human being or the animal beings or the plant beings, whichever it may be, once the manifestation happened of that particular consciousness into the physical form, right, into the physical form, that's where you can see the in solid nature, either the human body, animal body, whatever it may be, everything is created, right? Everything is created from the Atmic Padartha, Atma Padartha, or you can say like Brahma Padartha, or the consciousness. That is the raw material, my dear friends. It is the raw material with which, what is the raw material? Consciousness. What is the raw material? Atma Padartha. So this is the raw material for all of us. The entire cosmos is built with the help of this raw material, which is called consciousness. So that is why we need to understand who are we, what am I, what am I? Are we this physical body or any other animal body, whatever it may be? Are we this physical existence? Not at all. This is a temporary existence, my dear friends. You just came here to play the game. What is the game? The game play with the life. The soul play. It is soul play, my dear friends. With the soul, we are going to play. Our soul is going to play the entire game here. You try to observe on the Earth planet, especially, we have about 84 lakhs of species are there. 84 lakhs types of the animals are there. Animals means small creature, from smallest creature to the biggest the creature, till the human being. I'm trying to say. So where are all these so many species? Where are they getting the food? Who is providing the food for all of them? We don't care. Even beside our house, there's so beautiful bird, the beautiful animal. Something will be passing by nearby. We just see and we see and just we see and wish it, or we may not wish, or we may enjoy also. But did you ever consider that? Did you ever think that how does this bird or animal is going to get the food? From where this is going to get it? Who is providing the food for it? Who is providing the water for it? Of course, as a human being, you have your own children. You take care of your children so nicely. You provide the food, shelter, all the requirements you take care. Even you try to meet their entertainment things. You provide everything A to Z. But who is going to take care of these birds, these creatures, smallest creatures? So many, so many, so many. In your own home, in your house, you can find hundreds of creatures, small creatures. Who is doing all this, Who is creating all this? Friends, this is a design, this is a play of, the play of God, the play of the Brahma, the play of Purnatma. Is creating so many type of species. And it's also trying to tell you, it's trying to say, it's trying to prove you, it's trying to show you the evidence that along with you, so many things are existing. Many, many birds are there, many, many plants are there, many, many, everything is there. It's all coexistence, my dear friends. We are not at all superior. They are not at all inferior. The human being is given the gift, the biggest gift is we are given with the mind. We are given with the intellect. Soul consciousness is there everywhere. It is right in the animal kingdom, human kingdom, plant kingdom, bird kingdom, everywhere there is a consciousness, my dear friends. You don't need to doubt it. The consciousness is pervading. It is presence. It is omnipresent everywhere. That itself we call it as a God, right? So that is everywhere it is there. But what is not there in the other species, other beings? That is mind, intellect. So the human being is gifted with the so-called mind and so-called intellect, my dear friends, with which you are going to operate. You are going to co-create, my dear friends. Who is the creator? Creator is your Brahma Padartha, your supreme intelligence, your Purnatma. He is a creator. Now, having been born as a human being, you are also going to be a co-creator. You are given with all the powers, my dear friends. There is something called willpower. So we all have the willpower. We can decide something our own way, like how the God has given the body and mind, intellect to us. Basing on that, we take our own decisions, my dear friends. We try to implement some, our own ways. We create the lot of musics which are nowhere existing. We create different musics. We create different arts. We create different missions. Everything, everything is coming out of our own, from inside to outside. It's coming, my dear friends. They're all the thoughts. They're all these will be manifested into the physicality. So that is called co-creation, my dear friends. You are the co-creator, but at the same time, your co-creation must be supported, must be appended, must be apexed with the so-called wisdom. Otherwise, what happens, my dear friends? You see now, there is a war is going on between Palestine and Israel. What do you think about it? So they have, of course, they have great technology. They have a lot of weapons. Everything is there. Do they have wisdom? Do they have prajna? Do they have compassion? Do they have sympathy, empathy? Everything is lost. So what is the use of human being? Tell me. What for they are fighting? Is there anything which is permanent with any of them? Both sides. Is there anything permanent with them? They are just a consciousness being. They are conscious beings, came to this earth planet in order to enjoy, in order to learn, in order to grow our spiritual evolution. For a progression of your own soul, you all the way you came from the higher planet, that is higher world, to the lower world. The planet Earth is a lower world. All the other, the lokas, the different lokas where the gods are existing, great Mahatmas are residing over there. Those are called upper worlds, my dear friends. Bhuloka, Bhorloka, Suvarloka, Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. 7 worlds are there, right? So that's how, friends. So there's no meaning in, in the meaning of, fighting each other. There's nothing they are going to get anything permanent here. Nobody is going to stay here permanently, my dear friends. Yesterday I explained the story of Alexander. That's how it is going to be at the end. At the end will be a destruction. At the end will be the mental agony, physical agony, lot of ailments. So many things will happen, my dear friends. This is going to be against nature. The nature will never, ever give a chance for this. The nature will never, ever agree these kind of violence towards any other beings, not only between human beings. With respect to any live beings, it never allowed, my dear friends. But the nature has got so much patience. The earth is so patient. Earth is having so much love and compassion on all the beings, my dear friends. That is why it is going to secure, it is going to shelter every poisonous animal to the so-called non-poisonous animals, the human beings, everything is going to shelter, provide the shelter. It doesn't have any differentiation, my dear friends. So that is why we have to be so happy, and we have to be so grateful and thankful to the patience of the earth planet, our own mother earth, my dear friends. So that is why what happens is, but whoever is, these two countries are fighting, what will happen is they have to pay the price for it. They definitely is going to pay the price such a way that there is a law of karma which is going to catch. That's what we are going to discuss now. Friends, now the law of consciousness, I would like to emphasize on this. Atma Siddhanta. What exactly it means? All these live beings are nothing but Atma Padartha. Okay? We are all Atma Padartha. We are first Atma Padartha, we are first consciousness, then we are manifested into the physical objects or physical body or animal body, plant, whatever it may be. So that is the meaning of this. Okay, law of consciousness. Atma Siddhanta says you are the Atma, you are the Atman. There's nothing beyond that. After that, everything else has come out. Everything else has been generated from Atma. So that is the thing you need to remember always. Next, friends. What happens is, you see, as a Atma Padartha, I have taken one life. I spent my whole life, right? Have a conscious mind, have subconscious mind with me always. One thing also you need to always remember, your subconscious mind will try to store every minute to minute of your presence on this earth. This is a secret. The secret camera is there with you, within you. It is not outside else. No, nowhere else, my dear friends. It is there. The secret camera is within you. That's nothing but your subconscious mind. It's going to store, it is going to record every smallest, for small thing to the big thing, everything in your life, every minute and second is recorded, my dear friends. This can be replayed, this can be looked at when you travel to the upper worlds after your death. When you travel to the upper worlds, depends upon your will be knowing all those lokas, everything. You'll understand why we go to what particular loka, where do we go after death, what happens after death. Everything I will try to understand in these 21 days. Friends, so when it's happening like this, so one body you're taken, one physical body you're taken, you came here, right? So that's why subconscious mind is so powerful. It remembers every incident, every small thing, right? Everything will be perfectly remembered, my dear friends, perfectly stored in the subconscious mind. That's why many people, they try to do the hypnosis, they try to do the past life regression, then they take you back. Where do they take back? In your own subconscious mind, they enter into and they drive you slowly, they take back. Then you'll be recollecting all that. That's why I'm telling you. The entire universe is there within you. That's the word I've used. You are a microcosmos and the macrocosmos. The macrocosmos is within you. There's nothing outside, my dear friends. So that is why our subconscious mind, accessing your subconscious mind, is nothing but through your third eye travel, your third eye experiences, your astral travel. So many things are there in order to access your subconscious mind. They will be revealed to you when you become so energetic, when you realized yourself, all that will be revealed to you. The nature has got a secret, it's got a conditioning. Only one conditioning is unless you are eligible for that, it won't open at all. It won't open up anything to you, my dear friends. You are in the Maya, you are in the illusion. As long as you are in Maya, you are in the illusion, you are not going to get any kind of experiences. The so-called the secret experiences or the mysteries of universe, nothing will be revealed to you. Because you are a child. With respect to soul evolution, you are a child, you are a youngster, you are a baby. How can be given all these things, all the powers to you? Entire Panchabhutas can be in your hand. You can control Panchabhutas. Your word will be so powerful. Your thought will be so powerful. Your just gesture will be so powerful. That is the kind of capacity you have. You are an infinite being. What else you need, my dear friends? What do you doubt about yourself? You are a so powerful being. What manifestation you wanted on this earth planet, you tell me. You can manifest only when your intention, your power of intention. You have the the bullet kind of thing. Your thoughts will be like a bullet. You should be suited exactly at the point, exactly at the target. That is the kind of the powerful thought you need. Then you can manifest whatever you wanted on this earth planet. Because that is the willpower, that is the power of creation, that is the co-creation is definitely given to you. You don't need to doubt on that. Don't go and pray somewhere, pray to the God, beg somebody, I want this, I need to be like this, my wife has to be like, my wife has to be loving me, and my wife has to take care of me. and I'm not getting good support. I have no financial background. All these are the things. Never ever use these words in your life, my dear friends. You are no more less. I'm telling you, you are no more less at all. You are an infinite being. That is the truth. Only thing, your mind is like your mind is like a blanket. You're kept on the, a 10, 100 watt of bulb, 1,000 watt of bulb is there. You just kept a blanket, a black color blanket kept on the bulb. How do you see the light now? That is your mind. Your mind has covered the entire, Atma Jyoti, the inner lamp, It has been covered. Then how can you see that? You can't see it. That's why you're unable to understand your own power, my dear friends. When you enter into the inner journey, the power of silence, the power of meditation, you definitely realize your own inner strength, your own infinite power. You'll be able to realize, you'll be able to understand. Then you start doing manifestation in an amazing way. You can do manifestation. Anyhow, so this is the law of incarnation. So law of consciousness, my dear friends. So now, when we take one birth with our own life, we spend the entire life. We learn something, we grow something, we make some mistakes, we do some kind of karmas, negative karmas, whatever the karmas we do, right? Of course, for everything there is a learning, no doubt about it. But we'll be doing all that, my dear friends. Then we pass away. So, are we complete in the learning? No, we are not complete in the learning. The reason being, our soul evolution has not happened. So, when the soul evolution happens, my dear friends, then only you have completed your learning, and the growth of your soul is complete. When the soul is evolved from the infant to the infinite soul, then your entire journey is complete. For that entire journey, you need to take approximately 300 to 400 lives, my dear friends. You can also hasten it. You can also speed up. That's not a problem. Speed of completion of this evolution, it is within your own hands. For example, in this life, I decided I want to do lot of sadhana, lot of practice. No one will stop me if I take a decision. And then 24 hours, I'm going to sit in the meditation for 16 hours. Is anybody going to stop? Nobody can stop me. Once I take the decision, so the speed of progression of your soul is within your hands. So from then on, what happens? Your soul progress will be very faster, right? So you do meditation, of course, having family, the same time, not having so many different karmas and higher amount of karmas, never resort to having less amount of karmas in the physical life, having more amount of time dedicated to the spirituality meditation, then your progression of soul will be very fast. So that's how, friends, what happens is every life is not similar. Every life you are not coming in at same way, same with the same qualities. Every life, the amount of qualities will be keep changing. All these Arshad Vargas keep changing. The nature of mind will not be similar. So every life what we come, the purpose is same. Purpose is dissimilar. The purpose is not same. That is why one life journey is not exactly equal to the next life journey. The next life journey will be always improved than the older life, the previous life, my dear friends. Always try to remember this. That's called progression, law of progression, which we are going to study now. So that is how what happens, my dear friends. So from one life to other life, we keep coming and going because our education is not completed. Our real education, the self-education is not completed. So when it is not completed, what happens? For example, a mentalistic education you take, you are not completed 10th standard. Again, you have to come back to the 10th standard. You cannot go to 11th standard. Since you are not completed, you are not passed in the 10th standard, isn't it? Similarly, so many lives why you are taking 300, 400 lives. Why do we need? Definitely we need, my dear friends. All this, once your conscious mind starts working, you'll be doing many things. You'll be playing with the conscious mind. And out of that, all these Arishad Vargas will be playing with your life. Then definitely you are not going to get the liberation or mukti from so many dukkhas, mukti from so many other things, so many clutches. You will not be able to come out of it. So many bondages will be there. You will never be able to come out of it in one life or other life, 2 lives, 10 lives, 100 lives. That is why it all depends upon your own commitment to your life, my dear friends. So you are so committed, you are deeply committed into your own life journey. and you want to really progress with respect to soul consciousness, definitely you can do that. That opportunity is very much given to you. So that is because you are a God already. You are nothing but a God, my dear friends. So why don't you get all that opportunity? You will get it, but use it wisely. Use it wisely. Use it. Once you use it wisely, you become a wise man. You become an enlightened person. Then serve it properly. Serve the people. Serve the every life being. That's the next purpose of life will be in the last lives of a human evolution. The last some lives, especially, we are going to dedicate for the seva, my dear friends. That's how the great avatars have come to the physical planet. Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Lord Buddha, all these great people, the great spiritual scientists, you can call the great avatars, the great Mahan people, Maha yogis, rishis, they all came to the earth planet in order to serve the humanity. In order to serve the entire life beings, they came here. Otherwise, they have no purpose to come over here, because already they already got enlightened, my dear friends. They already spent 300, 400, all the lives they have spent on the earth planet or any other planet. They already got realized. Okay, so that's how we have every incarnation. That means one life to other life, we will keep coming and going. That's called the law of reincarnation. Punarjanma, punarapi maranam, puranapi jaranam, punarapi maranam, punarapi jananam, as per Adi Shankaracharya. Right? So please remember, law of reincarnation very much is there. Okay, the law of karma, my dear friends, the law of karma siddhanta. So what will happen is, if you don't have meditation, if you don't have spiritual wisdom, all these things are definitely the far distant dream. You can't understand anything what I'm saying. If when you're coming to the spiritual journey, spiritual path, spiritual wisdom, you are trying to understand, then only will be able to understand the law of consciousness, the law of reincarnation. If I start teaching these things to a layman who doesn't know anything about spirituality, like an infant soul or a young soul, if I start teaching these things, you won't understand at all. You're all the old soul or a mature soul, you're at that level. That is why you're able to understand what I'm trying to teach today. Right? So that's how, friends. So the karma siddhanta. What is karma siddhanta, friends? Whatever you do, there is a equal and opposite reaction. Whatever action you do, equal and opposite reaction. That means there is a cause, there is an effect. When there is a cause, definitely the effect is going to be there. When that effect will be coming, it may come in this life or next life, after many lives, my dear friends. If let's say one person has murdered the one other person in the previous life, what will happen? You can't escape out of it. Unless in the same life, if that person could have tried for a prachyatapa, prayachitta, that means forgiveness, at the same time, the kind of a what you can say, like gratitude. And if he has already practiced in the same life, if he has realized that is his own mistake, then there is chances that he can come out of that karma. Otherwise, you can never come out of that karma. A normal soul, an infant soul, or a baby soul, or a young soul can never come out of that karma such easily, my dear friends. Then what happens? That kind of souls, what happens? They suffer in the next life. Something like, how do they suffer? Somebody else will come and attack him. Somebody else will come and do all the things, whatever, the physical violence, everything they do on this person. May not be the same person comes back and do it. Suppose you have murdered one person. The same person comes in the next life and do the same kind of a reaction showing on you. It is not the way. It is not that way, my dear friends. Many people try to understand that way. It is not that way. What happens is, at the outset, we are all one and the same. We are all connected in the web of energy, my dear friends. We are all let's say, in you 1 trillion cells are there. In me, 1 trillion cells are there. 1 trillion cells are there. Cells are the building blocks of the physical body. Friends, what happens is, if you put a Kerlin photography, then if you try to understand, if in the place of me, you'll only see the energy web, the ball of energy you can see. In place of you also will be appeared exactly a ball of energy. Now, both are interlinked also. We both standing each other, but we are interlinked through the energy, my dear friends. So that's how that is the reality, my dear friends. That is the reality. You feel that I am a physical body, you are a physical body, I am separate, you are separate. I belong to this family, you belong to that family. This is a creed, this is a caste, this is a religion, this is a color, this is a complexion. So many things are in your mind. These are all the mind-born things. These are developed in the mind. As such, your physical body, your soul, they are purest form. That's what I'm trying to say. So in you, lot of 1 trillion cells. In me also 1 trillion cells are there. These are all well connected each other. Try to understand. If you blame any other person, immediately your own cells will be confused. Your own cells will be disturbed a lot. That's why you see, whenever you get angry, whenever you get a jealousy on others, what happens is first in you, there's a lot of negative chemicals will be produced. So first in you, within you, the inner mechanism will get changed. The inner comfort will go. The kind of way, the jealousy you show on another person, if you show anger on another person, first thing is you are affected. The next later, the other opposite party, the other person. But only one thing, why this is happening is you only remember one thing. In your own physical body, whatever the cells are there, they get confused. Why it is happening? He's going and scolding other person, he's showing anger on other person. That is also me only. That is also me. This is also me. Everything we're all same. Why is doing like this? That means your mind is doing, of course. So why is doing like this? Your cells gets confused. So that is why. So there is no question of blaming and no blame game, no judgment, no interference. There is no question of superiority, inferiority. Nothing is there, my dear friends. So with respect to the deeper conscious perspective, you are the consciousness, I am the consciousness. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All the cells within you, within me, they all belong to the single entity, my dear friends. There is no differentiation. Only the differentiation comes when it is come to the physical body. Whenever it comes to the physical body, the differentiation starts. And your mind is going to differentiate, first of all. Not the physical body. Physical body as such, it doesn't know anything. It is in a vessel. Okay. Whatever you say, it will listen. It will listen. Whatever it need to do, it will keep doing it. It is of course intelligent, but it is very obedient thing. Only the mind is the culprit. It's going to take you to the salvation. It is going to take you to the, it is going to downgrade you. It is going to upgrade you. Both will happen in the mind, with the help of mind, my dear friends. Now, friends, what happens is karma siddhanta. This karma siddhanta is so essential to understand. Whatever the karma you do, whatever negative thing, whatever, your manasa, vacha, karmana, trikarna, that means you talk and you think and you do whatever the deeds, activities, whatever you do. If you do right job, righteousness thing, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, chaturvida purushartha, right? These four are essential goals of human being. These four are the essential goal of a human being, my dear friends. So, if you go through those things, your karmas are purified, your karmas are great, miraculous, then you are going to get the results in this life or next life. You are going to be getting that kind of the beautiful and wonderful results you are going to enjoy in your next lives, my dear friends. Maybe you are doing in this life, you are doing a great service, you are helping lot of downtrodden people, you are helping them physically, mentally, and you are teaching Dhyana, like what I'm trying to do today. You are teaching a lot of Dhyana, a lot of wisdom to other people. Of course, is a great karma, is a great punya karma. You can call it as the high profile service you are doing, my dear friends. Your Dhyana Dana, right? So when you are doing this, all these are especially the great karmas. This is going to give a result in this life or next life. Definitely, it is going to come back, my dear friends. But when you are doing it, you must be doing with karma palatyaga. That means you do not expect any result, my dear friend. What will happen is, for example, you want to go and write the examination. So the first thing what student will get a doubt is whether I'm going to pass or not, whether I'm going to get this many marks or not. So that is not the way to write an examination. First, you need to focus what I learned and what is to be learned, what much more to be learned, much more to be understood. So focus on what you are going to learn more, what you are going to understand. Take everything into the mind. Prepare well yourself. Go and write the examination. That's all what you need to do. You never need to expect a result out of it. When you focus your attention on the result, what will happen is your energy will be divided. Whatever the energy you have, it will divide it. Some energy will go to the attention in the form of attention on the result. Some of the energy will go in the form of towards the preparation of your own examination. Then you just now you see the energy is divided. Then how do you get more results, my dear friends? So that's not the way to do. So that is why never expect the fruits, but do your duty. So that's what the Karma Siddhanta says to all of us. So that's why do the karmas without expectation of fruits. Then definitely the nature is there. Nature will calculate what exactly you are eligible, that will be given to you without you asking. See, for example, so I ask means I can ask only little. But if God gives means he can give much more. The entire universe, it is within him. So it is under his control. He can give anything. I don't need to ask anything. As a child of God, I'm not going to ask anything. I am so confident. I have complete trust on the nature, on the supreme intelligence is going to take care of me. So if you have that attitude, everything will be set right, my dear friends, in your life. You don't need doubt at all. Anyway, now let's go to the law of constant progression, Purogami Siddhanta. Friends, you need to understand this also very well. See, what will happen is every birth I come here, I do something, I do mistakes. Some people are saying that, when you do mistakes, everybody will blame you, right? Suppose when you get failed in some examination, or you failed in the business, or you failed in the job entrance examination, first thing they say is, oh, you got failed, you got less marks, this one. They try to show you they belittle you, they try to make you down, your energy, they try to compare with other people who are better performed. All these things will going to happen in the physical life. That's all common, my dear friends. So, but one thing you need to remember, with respect to spirituality, what we try to make you understand is everything is a stepping stone for success. Every failure is a stepping stone for the success, my dear friends. Why do you worry about it? Today I got 10 marks. Of course, I got 10 marks equivalent knowledge within me. There's a little upgradation happened in me. It's not that I need to have 100% upgradation in one day, or in 1 year, or in one life, or in 10 lives. Let it happen slowly, the slow progression. How does it matter, friends? What is the urgency for you? Why you are so urgent in doing so many things, achieving so many things? I need to get this, I need to go, I need to do that, I need to go, I need to be here, I need to see. There's nothing, no urgency at all. You have so many lives. You keep coming here, you keep going back and coming back. So it's a quite common. Punarapi maranam, punarapi jaranam. Jatare seini. So it's all quite common. Puttuta gituta. Birth and death is common, quite common, my dear friends. So that's why be happy what you have, what you are, where you are, how you are. Be happy what exactly existing with you. Never worry about all other things outside. Whatever others says, ignore it. Be with yourself. That's correct. That is exactly correct. That's going to give the pleasure, happiness, joy, and bliss for you all the time. Right? So that's why, friends, what happens is now, every time you do small thing or big thing, you do mistakes, you learn something, everything is a progression in your life. In this current life, whatever you do, right? So you fail in the examination, fail in the life itself, somebody left you away, somebody is scolding you, right? Somebody telling you that you are no more useful for anything, doesn't matter. That is his version. That is his comment. I don't need to take it, isn't it? So one in the Bhagavan Buddha life, one incident happened. What happens is he went to some village for teaching the spiritual wisdom. Then in one of the village, so one lady started scolding him too badly. Like she's keep on scolding. That means those days what happened? The people who follow him, they become followers of him, they start mending their life. Complete change of their life will happen. So they go along with him. Okay, they also become followers and practitioners of meditation, right? So with that way, so that lady got so much so irritated, frustrated, all these things. He starts scolding like anything, very bad words. And all his disciples are standing, beside. And Buddha is not even telling one word also. Then everybody is wondering, they even some of the followers got angry and they want to go on, they want to go on, disturb her. They want to go on torture her. But what happened? Buddha never agreed that. Let her do it, whatever she is doing. So much after so much, scolding, then she stopped. She said up. And then, of course, she stopped. Then the followers started asking Buddha, why you are so silent when she is scolding like anything? Because there's no mistake of you. You are doing great service. Then he said only one thing. So it has come here, okay? It has come here and it is not gone inside. That means it has come only until here. It has not gone inside. I have not taken anything. I have no connection with what she said. So that is the attitude you need to have. You need to maintain, my dear friends. Then your life will be always beautiful. You will not be affected or you will not be reacted towards the blame, towards the judgment, towards the whatever it may be. You'll be always happy, my dear friends. Anyway, so now constant progression is quite common in everybody's life. So do not take it as a negative sense. Like everything, whatever mistake you do, first do the mistakes. Many of the people, in the fear of committing mistakes, they never resort to do anything. A small work also they never resort to do. Such is the fear within them. That's not correct. First, you have to do mistakes only. Then only you will come to the correct thing. So that's why I'm telling. Failure is stepping stone of success. So that is why remember only one thing. A small thing or big thing, whatever you do, whatever karma you do, whatever learning you do, everything is a progression of your soul. So previous life to this life to next life. It's always progressing, my dear friends. Unless you commit suicide, murder, these two are non-essential. These two are the most critical, unwarranted things. These should not happen in anyone's life. One is suicide, second is murdering of other person. Whatever the reason it may be. These two things must be avoided. Otherwise, you'll be accumulating the huge karma. That karma will be, you have to go and suffer in the next so many lives. You have to suffer with that karma, whatever the karma you are going to gain. The negative karma, I'm telling you. Right, friends? So that is why, so never worry about what's happening in your life. So maybe less, one day more, one day up and one day down, one day happiest, all these situations are great. Doesn't matter. Everything you accept. Come to the acceptable nature. Having acceptance, the highest acceptance, then you will be always happy. You are internally, internally, outside, inside, everything you're happy always, right, friends? Now, the law of ascending progress, Yoga Siddhanta. Friends, what will happen is whenever you are progressing so many lives, across the lives you are progressing, and that's for sure. See, every life your soul will be definitely progressed. Don't worry about it. Okay, you never worry about my life is not progressing. That's what you complain, right? When you come to this meditation also, you used to say, my husband is doing like this, my children is doing like this. No, I am not getting cooperation. So this is a problem, that is a problem. So many complaints, so many judgments will come out of you. Since you don't have this spirituality with you, you never understood the yoga. In yoga, what happens is accept as it is. Accept everybody. See, in your own family, some of the mature souls will be there. Your own family, for example, you are a mature soul. Your child is a young soul. Your husband may be a baby soul. All this happens, my dear friends. So that's what we are going to teach, the soul evolution topic, right? So let's understand more on that time. So that is why everybody you have to accept as it is. Whatever the soul status of each and every your family members, you have to accept all the people, all their status of soul evolution has to be accepted. Then you don't have dukkha, you don't have worry at all. Okay, because you accepted them, right? So let's go to the speeding of the progression, my dear friends. When the speeding of the progression happens is when all these four, the law of consciousness, law of reincarnation, law of karma, law of constant progression, in all these stages, you don't have the yoga with you. You don't have meditation with you. Now, at this stage, we try to understand our soul progression will be faster when you add the meditation, spiritual wisdom, prajna, all these things to your life. Whenever that particular thing comes into your life, from then on, your progression of the soul will be super. That means it will be in a going in express way, my dear friends. So when onwards it happens is only when, in which life, for example, you all join in this session. So from this life onwards, from this today, right, from the last 10 days, your progression of the soul is happening faster. It is growing faster now compared to the earlier days, my dear friends. Why it happens like that? Because we added meditation to it. You added yoga to it. So that's how you are growing faster, my dear friends. Otherwise, you have no chance to grow like this. So that is why everyone has to remember, in whichever the life it may be, in this life or next life, after 10 lives, doesn't matter. Whichever the life it may be, when you get the awareness of the self-education or real education or eternal education or the meditation, spiritual wisdom, when you start learning it, that is the life. From there, your progression of the soul evolution is going to be hastened, is going to be speed up, right? So that's what the meaning of this law of ascending progression, my dear friends. Then definitely you are going to become a great master. You are going to be enlightened. Definitely you are going to get enlightenment, my dear friends. With the law of ascending progression. So with that, one can understand that everybody can reach this, this stage where you become a great master, you become the great realized soul, enlightened soul, my dear friends. So now, once you become a great master and enlightened soul, right, you also will be able to understand something called law of infinity. What is law of infinity, my dear friends? Aneka Siddhanta. So you will definitely understand, because you now, by this time, when you become a master, you definitely understand the mysteries of the universe. And you will also be able to understand there are multiple options for everything. For a small thing to big thing, multiple options are there. That's called Aneka Siddhanta. How many galaxies are there, my dear friends? How many stars are there? Billions of stars, billions of galaxies, multiple universities. How big it is? It is infinite. Same way, your soul capacity also infinite, my dear friends. You already understood your infiniteness. Then you'll be able to understand the infiniteness of the universe also. That infinity of the universe, you'll be able to understand because you understood, you realize the infinity of your own soul. Your soul energy is infinite. Your soul consciousness is infinite in nature. So that's why law of infinity says that you are already infinite. Likewise, all the other things are also infinite in nature. Never look at that. This is limited. That is this is only like this. That is only like this. Never, ever estimate like that. That is not the way to estimate, my dear friends. Even in your any smallest substance, you take any solid thing, a liquid thing, whatever it may be. Everywhere you have atoms, you have electrons, protons, neutrons. They are also having consciousness. When they are also having consciousness, that consciousness is unlimited. The consciousness is infinite nature. So how do you say that, this is only a book, this is only a mobile, that is only something like this? But if you go into the inherent nature of that particular object, that is again infinite, my dear friends. That is again infiniteness. The infinity is there well within that you don't know. The reason is you never understood your own infinity. Then how you are supposed to understand the infinite nature of the other object or other being or other human being, whatever it may be? You can never understand that. So that is why, in order to understand this infinity, first of all, we need to become an infinite soul. We have to become from the infant soul to the infinite soul. When our journey started from infant soul, then once we became infinite soul, you can definitely understand the law of infinity. The infinite nature is the actual nature of the entire cosmos, my dear friends. Okay, so this is all about all the 6 spiritual laws of spiritual science, the laws of spiritual science, my dear friends. 6 laws of spiritual science. So you can definitely go through all this presentation. You will understand. So now let's understand the holistic lifestyle, the part of it, Siridhanya. Friends, So Siridhanya is the main course of food, which I said in the earlier class also. So used to eat only rice and wheat, which are made up of a lot of chemicals, which are grown with a lot of chemicals. Never take it. Okay. If you want to take it, you can take a black rice, red rice, something, small amount of fiber is there in that. And also they must be grown with the organically. There's no question of using chemicals. Any chemical fertilized based, any crop, any yield, never ever touch that. Okay, that's the very important recommendation of the holistic lifestyle. Okay, so now Siridhanya is one of the thing. They grow with less amount of water, no chemicals at all. Okay, this will be grown. This will be grown in the a banjar bhumi. That means a infertile land. If you use it also, the Siridhanya will come out. Such is the nature, friends. That is the power of nature. Okay, so in the earth itself, everything is there. As I say, everything is there in my body. The entire universe is there in my body. In the earth also, we have different colors, we have different flowers, we have different trees. Everything is there within the ground, my dear friends, within the earth. Everything is there. Only thing is you have to give a supportive environment so that everything comes out. Okay, that's how the Siridhanya also comes out of the ground. Even it's infertile land, it will come out. Just with the 2-3 rains, it will grow. So it needs about 300 liters for 1 kg of the Siridhanya, my dear friends. And also, this having a lot of nutrients, B12 vitamin, whatever you say, magnesium, phosphorus, so many elements, everything is there in this. All the vitamins are also there, very much there in the Siridhanya. So, right. So, if you use this, what will happen? Definitely taking your medicines and all these things, everything will come out. Everything will come down, my dear friends. And especially, it has got one of the very important character is it is having highest amount of fiber. Okay, what is the fiber available in the white rice and wheat? White rice is having about 4.2 grams out of 100 grams, and wheat is having about 1.2 grams out of 100 grams, and all the millets are having 8 to 12 grams out of 100 grams. And of course, in the millets also there are positive grains and negative grains. The five type of millets are called positive grains. Another so-called another 3 or 4 types are there. They are called neutral grains. What are the negative grains? Negative grains are white rice and wheat. These two are the negative grains. What are the neutral grains, my dear friends? The neutral grains are what are the positive grains? Positive millets. Let's understand. So little millet, foxtail millet, barnyard millet, brown top millet, right? Pearl millet. So finger millet. So these are the 5 types of the positive grains. What are the negative grains? Sorry, neutral grains, neutral millets, which are called ragi, bajra, right? Jowar. All these things, they comes under the category of which is called neutral millets. So now in that, what is the kind of fiber available? In that also, about 2 to 3 grams of fiber out of 100 grams is available. That's also good for the health, right? That is why in the place of this white rice and wheat, immediately you have to change. Come to the one day one millet, after 2 days another millet, right? In between the kind of a so-called the java godi, with that chapati you make it. Never ever make any chapati with the normal godi available in the market. Please come out of that habit. Very, very dangerous. Okay, this is slowly it will deteriorate your health condition. Right? It tries to keep you in the diabetic. If you are diabetic, if you are not diabetic also, it will slowly take towards the diabetic condition. If you use normal godi, which is available, so whatever Asirvada atta, whatever it may be, right? So it's all not going to help, my dear friends. So in the place of that Asirvada atta, whatever it may be, Java godi is also available as a flour, as a grains, definitely available. Just check your sources. We have our own sources in Soul Kshetra. We give it to every patient who comes to Soul Kshetra Wellness Clinic at our Mahavatar Foundation. We try to provide them. One is Javagodi flour will provide, and also we provide something like palm jaggery. Then we provide A2 ghee. A2 ghee is must. They have to consume the A2 ghee, that is desi cow ghee. We also provide the beautiful amount of ghee is there. So very tasty, and you never ever leave if you once taste that kind of ghee, my dear friends. Anyhow, so these are the things. These are the major benefits of Siridhanya. So if you have more fiber in the Siridhanya, what is the help it is going to do, my dear friends? It is going to conduct your digestion properly. It is going to make sure that the glucose release into your blood will be slower, as much as slower as possible. and it's also going to conduct your excretion, the excretion activities faster and properly. The complete excretion, the absolute cleansing of your bowels and colon will happen with the help of when you eat siridhanya. Try to understand this now. So let's understand what are the various siridhanya, that means millets are there. Little millet, foxtail millet, kodo millet, barnyard millet, brown top millet. They're the first. These are positive grains. The other millets called finger millet, ragi, javaguri, all these things are called, they are neutral millets. What are the negative grains or whatever? That is rice and wheat. Okay, so try to understand. See here, the names are given: paprika, Italian, Japanese. That means these millets are all also available in these countries, my dear friend. That is why they named out of the countries. That's why you have to understand the importance of these millets. Not only they are here, they are existing elsewhere in the other parts of the world also, my dear friends. Now, so siridhanyas, as I explained you everything here, go through this presentation once again. You can understand the benefits of all the millets. See, every millet will do it's a different functionality, my dear friends. Foxtail millet do cleans the nervous system. Little millet clean the reproductive system. It will clean. So likewise, every millet will do its own function. So that is why every millet has got its own benefit for us. That is the reason every 2 days one, 3 days one, change one millet. Okay, never, don't eat only single millet all the time. You can keep changing 3 days once one millet. In between, you can consume java godi, the ragi mudde, and bajra roti. So do all that. Your health will be always taken care. You don't need to go to any doctor. Why do you spend for doctor, my dear friends? When you have money, serve the other people, serve the humanity or serve the other beings. Okay, serving the other beings is nothing but serving the God. Try to understand this. Not only serving humanity. Don't get confused with the serving humanity is serving God. Manava seva, Madhava seva. That's not the word. I don't agree. I always try to agree that. So all the jivatmas, everything you need to serve. Then only it becomes a serving the God. Because God is everywhere. Right. See, so one mudra we try to understand for asthma, my dear friends. That is asthma mudra. Okay. So you have to sit comfortably, as I said, take 3-4 breaths, long breaths, and then slowly you have to sit comfortably, with a lot of relaxation in your body and mind. Both has to be relaxed. Sit ideally and start observing breath also. Then once you are comfortable in mind and body, then what you do is open your eyes and do something like this. Bring these two hands closer. Now, this ring finger has to be bent, and then I'm going to touch only that edges. See here how I'm touching, right? How I'm touching. And all other fingers both palms should never touch. All other fingers are outside. I mean, they have to be away each other. And then this mudra, you can keep it, in front of your chest like this also, right? In front of your chest. So this is called mudra for asthma. What is the secret of this mudra, my dear friends? See, exactly at this point, that means wherever these two fingers, that ring fingers are touching, the nails are touching, right? At that exact point, you have some connections with respect to lungs, bronchioles, and your swasanala. That means the wind pipes, right? They're all connected. They're all connected and terminated here. So once you press here, the energy will be transmitted. The energy flow starts. Then what will happen? Those organs will get healed. So that's how the asthma will get healed, my dear friends. So this you can practice for 15 minutes, whatever the amount of time. Definitely maximum is 50 minutes you can practice. Then followed by pranamudra. Pranamudra practice for 15 minutes. So this is how this asthma mudra is going to help you keep practicing it. Now, see, and other thing is home remedies for asthma. So why the asthma comes, my dear friends? Asthma comes for many reasons. So there are so many reasons. Dust is there, cold weather is there, cloud weather is there. So spraying of chemical pesticides in your house or in the farms, whatever. The consumption of soft drinks, smoke, and this how so many reasons this comes. This comes especially to one person. It may not come for everybody also. And also this comes in particular seasons also, not in every season also. So likewise, the asthma is to be really, it has to be taken care well. Naturally, you can take care. We have some methods. At the same time, somebody using, for asthma spray and all they'll be using. Definitely it's going to be very bad, my dear friends. It's very bad. So there's a question of getting any health. Your health slowly, year by year, it will be damaged. If you are doing some spray, something they are giving, that modern doctors, definitely it is going to hamper your life. Will be definitely coming down day by day. It will come down if you start taking it. Use some mudras, use the holistic methods to come out of it, right? So if you do all that, what happens? Definitely you'll be able to come out of it very easily, my dear friends. Now, so these are the things. Now let's understand, by understanding home remedies, how you can get the comfortability with respect to the asthma. Right. See here, first thing, asthma sufferers should take a head bath regularly. After head bath, so what you do, dry the hair properly. Use hot water or so cold water for bath, not a problem. Okay. Take head bath regularly. And do not use soap or shampoo. Use sikekaya powder or groundnut powder. These powders can be used only for your, instead of soap and shampoo. Do not use any chemical substances. So no more chemicals, not even non-stick vessels and all. Nothing should, that kind of things should not be used. And wherever you use the chemical food, no more chemical food at all for these people to come out of the asthma, my dear friends. So they say that lifelong you have to take medicine in the asthma. You try to understand. So is this correct? It's not correct, my dear friends. You can come out of it. Don't worry. Okay. Now, see, home remedies for this. Add equal amount of sunti, pepper, small pipli, grind into powder. Make a decoction. So after grinding into powder, so add 1 spoon into the water. Make a kashaya. I told you kashaya decoction. Then consume in the morning and evening. Once in the morning, once in the evening. It's going to really help a lot for your lungs, especially, my dear friends. Now, 6 grapes soaked in the honey should be consumed once a day on an empty stomach. You can do this. And 1 cup of water, 2 spoons of guark should be consumed. Mix them, and empty stomach you can drink that. So that's going to give a great health for you. These are the home remedies, my dear friends. So as a part of asthma also, so please subscribe and share Mahavatar TV to your near and dear ones and loved ones. And Mahavatar Foundation express our sincere thanks to all of you to participate in the session. So the great opportunity given to Mahavatar Foundation. So let's have some question and answers, friends. So it's going to be open for the questions and answers. Yes.
Namaste,
Sir, what is
sir.
the English name of Javagoti?
Javagodi. Javagodi is a name is like that only. That is actually grown in the North Karnataka most of the times, Bijapur and all. No? So it is grown in that area. Okay, you can get anywhere. You are in Bangalore. You can have. I will give some contacts. You can get it.
I am in Mumbai.
Mumbai also you can get North Karnataka means it's near to Mumbai, no? You will get, definitely you'll get, inquire it. Otherwise, I'll give some contact numbers you can take. Okay.
We say Javagoti.
Javagodi, yes. Javagodi is the one. You have to replace the current Godi, what you are using, must replace immediately from today itself. Okay.
And what is Shanti? What is Shanti?
Sunti means this dried ginger.
Oh, dried ginger. Okay, sir.
Sunti.
Sont. It is sont.
So yes.
Sont powder.
Powder may be available, and you can go to organic shop and ask. No? Otherwise, sunti as a physical substance available. So dried ginger is available. You take the small pieces, cut and put into the water, or that's what one statement I have given to you. If you read that,
Yes.
making powder out of all these things, make a nice powder and then keep in the one box. Take 1 sip, 1 pot, spoon you take it and put into water, make a kashaya or make a decoction, then filter it and drink. So it's going to be helping a lot. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hope you understood spiritual concept.
Namaste,
Right.
sir.
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste.
Law of constant progression in medicine.
Law of constant progression.
ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ?
ಹಾ ರೀ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಓಕೆ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ Let's come to English. So what will happen is, whatever you do in the life, small things, big things, or whatever it may be, whether it is a wrong or right, yeah, okay, and it may be less thing or bigger thing, doesn't matter. Everything you do, whatever karma you do, there is a learning for you from that. This is a learning. Okay. So if suppose if it becomes a failure, so while attempting some karma, while attempting some job or a deed or whatever activity, let's say you gone to the failure. So normal perception is, if you don't have spiritual background, your perception such a way that you got failed, you are not useful, you may not be able to try next time, you don't try it at all. So why do you do that? Unnecessarily loss of money, unnecessarily loss of peace and patience, everything is gone. Why do you do that? So a lot of scolding will come to you. So a lot of so much pus will be taken place around you. A lot of unnecessary disturbance start happening within your own family, within your friend circle, wherever it may be. But when you understand the spirituality, if you have spiritual wisdom, only one thing you understand is, whatever failure happens, right, it is going to be a little progression in your own soul journey. For the soul, it is a progression. For a physical life, of course, it may be a loss. Temporarily, it looks like a loss. But what will happen is, the soul will learn something out of it. Out of the failure, it is going to learn something. What is that something? Something may be patience. It may be the kind of a detachment from the results, patience, or it may be maybe going to learn the kind of a so-called the you can say like peace, the peace, how to achieve the peace. Because whenever you disturb, what happened, you try searching for the peace, right? So likewise, many learnings will come out of and around that failure. Lot of learnings will come. So for the soul, what happens? These are all learnings. They are not going to be setbacks. So this is what I am trying to say. It's a constant progression for the soul. Do not take in the physical format. In the physical perspective, if you take, it may be some loss. It may be mental loss, physical loss, or the economic loss, or the relationship loss. It may be something. Doesn't matter. But they're all impermanent. No, your money, relationship, bandha, whatever, all the things, actually, they're all impermanent things. They are temporary things. Why do you worry about it? But for the soul, you got a great opportunity to learn something out of these failures, or these mistakes, or these negative deeds, or these karmas. So that is called the law of constant progression all the time for the soul. In every life, it's a law of constant progression only. There is no kind of a regression. There is no kind of a regression. Any point of life, there is no question of regression, my dear friends. Did you understand, ma?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Friends, anybody want to ask any question? So we'll be closing the session another 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. Otherwise, express, whatever you learned, express. What did you learn out of this, the class or the workshop? Anitaji, you want to express? Each 1 minute or 30 seconds, enough. After that, we close the session. Next 4 experiences, then we close. Anitaji?
सर हमारी तो आंखें खुल गई हैं.
Okay, you expressed just now, correct? Yes. So
पहले
all
तो इतना कुछ पता नहीं था, अभी तो ऐसे लग रहा है आंखें ही खुल गई है हमारी.
Okay. No, I didn't understand what you're saying. Yes, Sanitaji, you are telling something?
मैंने कहा कि आपके लेक्चर सुन के हमारी आंखें खुल गई है. वी आर मोस्ट अवेकन.
Oh, okay. Right. So you got some kind of awakening from inside, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Lalita Devi. Lalita Devi, can you express?
Actually, it is understanding, but sometimes when I am using and implement, it is very
You always talk with the video, ma. Everybody, whenever you talk to me, talk with the video. Is good, always good. Yes, tell me.
Actually, when I am listening your words, it is easy to, but after some time, it is not very easy. Listening is okay, but when we are using in my life, means daily life in our routine, it is a little bit different because I am unable to control my emotions and thoughts. That time it
That is why, see, it's a like, so many lives you have to practice this, not one life. So whatever you have just started your journey. This is the real journey. This is the real education, self-education. You have just started now. Continue this in this life till the last breath, and you will be definitely continuing the same thing in the next life. See, one thing you need to understand is at the end of the life, whatever one person may be doing, one particular task or one particular, tattva, whatever the tattva is having in his mind, the same thing will continue in the next life. It never discontinue, friends.
And in start, I have a question that is maybe I have done many wrong things or good things. I don't know, but now I have some wishes to. I want something. I want some wishes. For that one, what should I do? Only meditation or any of the reflection is there?
Yes. You want to come out of the karmas. Correct? That is the question.
Yeah.
Yes. See, what happened, as I told you, you have done a lot of past life karmas. Okay? Past life karmas unknowingly you might have done. See, now with this class, you are trying to understand that what exactly the reality of the life, the truth of life you are trying to understand today. Correct. So before that, before joining this class, you definitely not having what is the truth of life. So is this the life, physical life? Is only the life which is existing? That's what the Maya was, Maya was, so much Maya was there with you. So much illusion was there with you. Now you're trying to realize yourself, okay, there is something beyond this mind, beyond this body. So that's what you're trying to understand. Correct. So without this knowledge, without this wisdom, definitely you might have done a lot of karmas in the past life. No doubt. Okay. But only one thing is never need to repent for those mistakes. No need to repent. Okay. What you need to do is whatever is given at your hand right now, do it properly. Do it with a great awareness. Number one. Number two, you have to of course pay. You have to of course pay the price for the whatever the negative karmas we have done. Paying price. We need to pay the price, definitely. So how do you pay? Definitely will pay. For example, in your life, as you are leading the life, you feel that you have everything with you, like prosperity is there, your health is there, wealth is there, beauty is there, everything is there with you. All of a sudden something happens in the course of time. Where from that has come? It has come from the past life. What the nature does is it tries to give these karmas at every stage of the life. It doesn't give at a time. Though you have done so many hundreds of mistakes, let's say, for example, somebody murdered 10 people at a time. But what happens is nature will give to that person also. Say nature is so kind enough. Nature only wishes for everybody's growth of soul. It may be slow, it may be faster, all depends upon your own willpower. But what it does is, even to that kind of person, it tries to introduce that negative karma in every, it splits into 10 lives again. For example, you have done so much negative karma in one life, that will be the summation of that will be divided across next 20 lives. Okay? In every life, one incident will create. That's where you lose your leg. Suddenly you get fractured. You become disabled person. Right? Suddenly you lose, your kidneys will be gone. Or suddenly something may happen. Okay? But if you are in the spiritual path, you will slowly come out of these karmas very, so knowingly, awarely, with so much consciousness, awareness, you come out of these karmas also. There is a method for it. That's why I'm telling you. So there's something called vipaka, karma vipakam. That means karma, from karma, you can come out of it. So there are the methods. In Bhagavad Gita, what did he said exactly? Jnanagni dagda karmanam. Jnanagni dagda karmanam. That means, what is jnana? The jnana is exactly what kind of jnana you need to get. It means I am not this physical body. I have to get the realization with my own practice of meditation, with the practice of spirituality. I should get the realization that is you have to understand the truth that you are not this physical body. You are beyond this physical body, beyond the mind, beyond the intellect. That is you are exactly you are. So even when you get that kind of a jnana, that is jnana. Now, once you get that jnana is like a fire. It's going to burn all the karmas. With that realization, your past karmas will be burnt. Okay. At the same time, for example, so knowingly you have done one karma. You hurted somebody. What you need to do is you don't need to again do the help to the same person. You don't need to do that. If he is available, if you can, you do it. Once you get realization, you can do that. But if he is not available with you, you have done some karma, negative karma to that person. What you do is whatever the negative result you are experiencing today, whatever you are undergoing because of that negative karma, whatever the suffering you are taking today, go and help the people who are suffering with the same issues. Okay, you go and help the people who are suffering with the same issues. That's how you can pay back the price. You can pay back the karma. Okay. So otherwise, do the service. Teach the people, teach the meditation, teach the jnana. So that's how you're also going to do a lot of seva, through which definitely you can melt your karmas. You can take away all the karmas. In one lifetime itself, it's very much possible. But only thing is you have to be highly aware of these things. Okay, and only one technique, the superb technique is jnana agni dagda karmanam. That means increase your meditation. In meditation, all the karmas will be burned, my friends. Where are these karmas are stored? How does the universe introduce you into our life? You know that? Where are these karmas stored? Tell me. Anybody? Any other participant can tell? Where are these karmas stored? Actually, I should ask more and more questions. I think I'm keep lecturing. Now onwards, I should keep asking questions, so that I will understand how much you understood from my lecture.
In every life we have sanchit karma, no?
Yes. Where are these stored?
Chitragupta.
So that is anecdote. That's a story. It's not the truth. Just in order to make us understand, they have created this. Okay. Chitragupta will be writing all your mistakes and your all the karmas, everything will be noting down. All that is there. But that Chitragupta is there within you. That's called subconscious mind. Okay. The Chitragupta is nowhere. It's within you only. That is your subconscious mind. That is your own soul. Soul has got a wide, the biggest camera. Soul has got a biggest camera. That is subconscious mind. Is nothing. That is nothing but a Chitragupta.
If soul is mine, why I am putting all the wrongs of mine into my? Why I am putting my wrongs? I won't accept to record na.
Yeah. No, I mean, you are saying like you won't allow to record or what?
Yeah. If I am doing any wrong, the recorder is mine. Then why I am recording the wrongs of mine, which are good I have done, only I want to write.
No, you can't. You have no control on that. Nature has got a control on that. Unless you become a realized master, you don't have control. You don't have access, first of all.
Actually, I don't know till now.
That is why everybody has to be careful. Everybody, they have to be so careful in the life. Whatever you do, manasa, vacha, karmana, trikarana, it has to be so purified.
Sir, I have done more things for a long time, but many more wishes and wantings are coming all of a sudden. Now I want instantly, just like.
It won't happen.
But how it is possible?
So that means you wanted some wishes to be fulfilled. So wishes to be fulfilled means, so of course you need to be in the sadhana practice. At the same time, need to have, when you are doing more and more sadhana, your thought will be great. Your thought power will be increased. See what happens in the physical life, you want to achieve anything, only one thing very important is your thought power. So thought power should be tremendous. I'll teach in the next some other class about thought power. How do you use the thought power in order to manifest what you want? Okay. So that is to be a thing. Okay. So where does this stored in the all these karmas are stored? Somebody said soul. Yes. Of course, in the soul only, part of the soul, but where exactly it is stored? In the soul. Soul has got 7 layers of bodies, including Annamaya Kosha, 7 layers of bodies, along with the soul, isn't it? Soul is just a pure consciousness. So around which we have layers. So we have 7 layers. Physical body, if you leave the physical body, there are 6 layers. In the 6 layers, the one is the only one layer of the body that is very close to physical body, that is called Pranamaya Kosha. So all the karmas are stored there. So one by one will be introduced to your physical body. One after other, slowly, it will be introduced to you. Okay. So you have to clean them. You have to clean that energy body. How do you clean the energy body? All these energy blocks, all the karma patches, you can clean only with meditation, only with cosmic energy. You can clean all the things. Okay. So that's how you regain. You regain your own original health. Your health will be there, wealth will be there, you'll be happy, blissful, all the things will be there. That's how the yogis and saints, they're all happy all the time. They're blissful. Okay.
Sir, by doing good deeds in this birth, we can cut our bad karmas.
No, not much, to the extent possible. If you do good deeds, what happen? Your good results may come this life or next life again. But whatever you have done it is in the pipeline. It's going to come to you.
Okay. That are sanchit.
All the sanchita karmas. It's going to come to you. It is in the pipeline. Only when you get gnana, then everything can burn.
Sanchit karma also vanish.
Everything. Complete. You become nirguna. That means you become nirguna. You have no more bondage. You have no more baggage. Your baggage is lost. Baggage is fully empty. Your bag is empty now. You can go to any other higher world. You are allowed to go to any other higher world. Otherwise, you are allowed up to only causal world. When anybody die here, they are only allowed up to the causal world. That is Janaloka.
Yes.
Why it's called Janaloka means all Jana are there. All Jana means people. All people who die, X, Y, Z, whatever it may be, they go and stay there. They go and rest for some time, again come back. Suppose, for example, Mahatma Gandhi died. Mother Teresa died. Where do they go? They are allowed to go Mahaloka.
Yes.
Mahaloka, there's a Mahaloka. They are allowed to go and rest. Aram se. All these great singers, all the great poets, the great musicians, they're all allowed to go up to that. Doesn't mean that they have spirituality. They have no spirituality at all. Okay? They are having some good intellect. They are having good intellect. They have good art, and the kind of the intellectual maturity is there with them. That's why they are allowed to the Mahaloka. Again, they have to rest there. They have to make a next plan of action for the next life. Decide in the causal world. Decide in the Janaloka. Then come to the astral world. Pick up your body. Then come to the mother womb into your physical plane, and then take a birth. This how this happens. The entire process of birth. And for example, Ramana Maharshi is always in the Mauna. He is always doing tapas. Okay, up to which plane is allowed? Is allowed up to the Tapoloka. Next loka, Tapoloka. That means, for example, now you started meditation. You are doing good meditation, deep meditation, everything is fine and great and all. You got a lot of experiences, you got astral travel, third eye power, all this. Suddenly, suddenly, for example, that person who is practicing meditation and having so many experiences of spirituality, everything, he died. Now, where does he go? You don't need to stay in astral world, causal world, Mahaloka. That's directly you can go to Tapaloka. But again, for him is no more permanent, having.
Tapaloka is higher.
Yes, higher. That's what the order I am telling, na. The order, what is the order is right from your physical world. That means Bhuloka, Bhorloka, Suvarloka, Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka.
Okay.
Right? So what happens now? These people who are practicing too much meditation, into too much mauna, having lot of capabilities, lot of great spiritual powers, everything is there, but they have to stay only in Tapoloka. They are not allowed to the Satyaloka. Still, they have something left for them. What is that something left? Which is seva. They are not into service. Service means, again, don't get confused in the service of physical service, spiritual service. Both are different. What happens is, Mother Teresa has done so much service. What service she has done? She has done the service to the orphans, humanity. But they will be allowed only to the Mahaloka. That service is physical service. That is not the true service, my dear friends. Just, you are wiping the tears of some orphans. That's all you can do. But that is not the true service. You have to transform everybody. See, today I'm talking to all of you, with which I may be giving some kind of a transformation. Your inner transformation, I may be responsible. I may be the cause for your inner transformation. That is what the true service. That is what the true service.
Okay.
Until you do that seva, you can never become a Buddha. Once you become a Buddha, you become a yogi, Rajarsi, all that is fine. Until you become a Brahmarsi, until you become a so-called Buddha, you can never get an entry. You have no pass to entry to the Satyaloka.
But who will listen us, sir? Who will listen? Service means physical means everyone wants. But if you are telling they are having their own interests, they are having own ideas.
No, so it's all, that's why I'm telling, no, whoever is eligible, they will listen. Whoever is eligible for this, they will listen.
For ourselves.
Yeah.
Just we must try for ourselves.
Yes. Don't worry about others. We are not here to, take a responsibility of other person completely. We create our own reality. Everybody create their own reality. Okay. Don't worry about, others' reality. Only you can guide them. You can mentor them. That much you can do. Beyond which you have no responsibility at all. Okay. So that is why. So what you have to do is, when you do the spiritual seva, spiritual service, spiritual teachings, then only you can be elevated to the Satyaloka. Then you become real mother. You become the real mother. Now you are a biological mother. You want to become a spiritual mother. That means you generate the Amshatmas, souls. You will be giving the birth for the individual souls. Only when you get the eligibility to go into the Satyaloka. Like, for example, Gautam Buddha, Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, all these great masters, they're all existing in the Satyaloka. They keep generating the souls like us. We are all the souls born out of these, the great creators, the great Purnatmas. They are Atmas, but with a completion. That is why they are called Purnatma. Purna Atma means it's a completeness. So that's why they start generating individual souls. Then you become a spiritual mother. Now you're a biological mother. Understood? Right. So I think somebody is typing. Yes. And in ISKCON. Okay. Right. Okay. So any more questions, ma? So we'll be closing the session. I think I have taken a lot of your time. So I may be, so a lot of time I have taken from all of you today.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. Thanks everybody to participate in this session. And thanks for giving the opportunity for Mahavatar Foundation. So namaste to all. So good night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Subratri.
Subrat.